Hey, my baddie gang, how y'all doing? How y'all been? Okay, listen, it is time for us to come into a general energy reading for y'all. I know it's been a minute. So this is just gonna be a random reading, like just looking into what you need to know, do, or be aware of, okay? So let's get into it. Spirit guides, send a message, guardian angels. Comes to this place, come into this space. For the spiritual baddies, my wolf pack, what is it that they need to know to or be aware of the primary energy surrounding the collective at this time, and what my collective needs to know to best navigate that energy. We thank you for your love, your wisdom, and your guidance. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Okay, let's see what's going on for the people. First of all, it looks like there are some concerns when it comes to the finances. I'm hearing financial responsibility. So some of you might be finding yourself budgeting or like really trying to get your finances in order. I do feel like there may be some bills you have to pay or something like that that might be significant. But overall, the first thing that's coming out is your finances. I do see it's like for some of you, it's like finances might not be the issue, but there is some concern with an investment or something that you want to do with your money. Like some of y'all are being invited to invest in something and you like, I don't know about this. I'm very hesitant to invest in it. For some of you, you already made this investment. You just like, fuck it. And it did cost you a pretty penny to make this investment, but you in it now. I'm here. You in the shit now. Not in a bad way or a good way, but like, or in either way, but now you've actually gone ahead and recently made an investment, and it could be into some like literary work or books or writing books. Like it's some kind of investment that you made when it comes to like training other people or getting some more knowledge. This could be you going back to school or getting a certification to be a teacher. I'm hearing substitute teacher. So some of y'all have just like invested in a new career or something like that. So congratulations. This is the season. I am seeing a lot of books, so some of y'all might have to read a lot of books. I'm also seeing a love connection with 2 air signs, but if it's not 2 air signs, I'm getting the energy of like whoever is watching this right now, who's ever in this energy space, there is somebody that you are very much connected, because I'm hearing great minds think alike. So there's somebody in your energy space right now that I'm hearing strictly platonic. So some of y'all are feeling like, okay, this ain't going nowhere, we just friends. Like I don't like them like that, but it definitely feels like it's a good partnership. But I see romance there. I definitely see love in the air. I see some romance coming through. Okay, and the card that flipped out was the best part. So I don't know. When it comes to love and romance in y'all's life right now, what's happening is that like some of y'all are having the best sex that you have ever had, boo boo. Like you ain't never been twisted up like this before, okay? So you haven't or you will have the best sex of your life. Like as far as romance and like, oh baby, this person think some of y'all are very confident in yourself, but like your confidence is bleeding off, and that's what's making the opposite sex or like your love interest like obsess over you even more, okay? Like I'm just hearing like somebody's just constantly horny for you or something like that. Somebody's like always thinking about you sexually. Like I'm getting sexual healing. Okay, can y'all see that? Sexual healing and deeper intimacy. So it looks like, I don't know, it is coming up on Easter. So like y'all probably getting it on like rabbits right now, because that's the energy that all of these cards are giving me. But whatever this is like, this is gonna be the best sex you ever had type of deal. But you're also feeling very secure. Even if you're single, like I feel like this is the best part of your singlehood. Like, you know what I'm saying? You probably like doing your thing or whatever. And like, yeah, you probably have a little one night stand, but this is probably the best one night stand that you had in a very long time. If you had a little dry spell, I feel like that little dry spell is going to be over, but you feel safe to do it with this individual though. Like for whoever I'm picking up on, even if it is just a wham bam thank you ma'am kind of energy, you feel safe to explore that with this person. But also I'm just getting the energy you doing this out of self-love, and it ain't nothing wrong with that. Like that's the whole thing about being in your dark feminine energy. Like just because, like, you know, because of course the patriarchs have demonized women and sexual energy, but that's really self-love, like releasing that, getting that energy out, using that energy, alchemizing sexual energy. That's all a part of self-love. That's all a part of a self-love ritual. So don't be ashamed and do your damn thing. Okay. All right. All right, let me get a final message for y'all. This was just a very quick reading. I'm considering doing a human design reading for my Wolfpack members on Patreon. I'm not on there as much as I used to, but I still try to do a little here and there. And I'm considering it. So I'll let y'all know in advance. But right now, the guidance that you are getting from your spirit guides and your ancestors is to persist on, my love. Keep being persistent. Okay? If you are setting boundaries, keep those boundaries set. Don't let nobody slide. If you said, no, you can't drive my car, like, no, you can't drive my car. No, I'm not going to give you money. Like, set those boundaries and stick to what you say, because that's going to benefit you at this time. Also, like, some shit just ain't meant to be. I feel like some of y'all had to let something go. Like, you probably got fired from a job. You left something behind. You had to leave a nigga alone. Like, you had to leave some female alone, or some woman alone. Like, oh well, okay. Some shit is just not meant to work out, and I feel like that's what's happening in this situation. Like, some of y'all are really sulking on something that has ended. But it's kind of like, if they can't respect your boundaries and if they can't make the necessary changes that you ask them to make, then you need to be persistent on that. They don't need to be in your life, and it probably wasn't meant to be anyway. If you did leave a job, just know that there is better to come. The world is full of new opportunities. Self-pity and diminished self-esteem will only obscure your view of what is to come. Okay, so don't look at failing a test as a negative. Okay, just dust yourself off. Look, be like Aaliyah. Dust yourself off and try again. Like, don't get stuck in pity mode. Don't get stuck in a toxic energy. Like, take it as a learning lesson and keep moving. Keep going. That's what the card says. Keep going. Take this as a lesson and keep going. Okay, you probably gonna have to enact a new strategy if you failed the test the last time. Like, was it because you didn't study? What didn't you study? Maybe you need a study group this time. Like, don't look at it as a failure. Look at it as an opportunity to learn from that and grow from that, and like, bang it out the park the next time. Okay, you didn't lose anything. You ain't waste no time. You ain't waste no nothing. All you did was have an opportunity to get more time to do something. You know what I'm saying? If that's making sense. Like, if you broke up with somebody, you know, all that did was open the door for you to date, have fun, and explore. Like, summer, it's hot girl summer. Now you can have a hot girl summer. You know what I'm saying? If you got fired from a job, all that did was open the door for you to find a better job with better pay, and like, where you don't have to do as much shit. You know what I'm saying? So just look at it that way, boo. All right, namaste.